Hi, I think many of you are really going to like this episode. I know, odd for me to say it, but I'm going a tad off script today and talking about parenting on the Climate Explainer. Now, given that climate change is a reality that will impact our children more than it's hitting us today, how should we all talk to our children about climate change? Now, the parental instinct obviously is to shield them from all that worry or fear. But the thing is, your child, depending on their age, is already catching wind of climate change at school, on the internet, or through friends. So it's best to get ahead and give your child age-appropriate information. So let's start. For those itty-bitty ones, that is children younger than 6, keep it super simple. Don't break out the science and bad news yet. They might not grasp terms like greenhouse gases, but they're ready to learn through wonder. So, building a love for the outdoors and a sense of care for our planet. Take them outside to explore nature, talk about the flowers, trees, birds, even insects on the footpath, and explain how we are all friends on this planet. Empathy by showing kindness to plants and animals. Explaining like how planting flowers makes bees and butterflies happy. Picture books that weave nature and magic into the storyline can also be helpful. I'll take a pause so you can all screenshot all of them that are flashing on your screens. Let's now talk about children between the ages of 6 and 12. You may think they're too young, but in 2023, this group is more than ready to learn the whys and hows of climate change. So start the conversation by asking what they know and feel about it. They might just surprise you with all their knowledge and even some of the concerns. Remember to be all ears, no dismissals. Once you've heard them out, try and clear up any myths they might have picked up along the way. Guide them towards what are reliable sources of information. For instance, Climate Kids by NASA. I'm putting up some more resources on the screen, so remember to take a screenshot. Talk to them about the basics of climate change, but keep it engaging. Break the science down to something relatable. For example, if you want to explain global warming, take the example of a cozy blanket. That's the Earth's shield. But too many blankets and things can get heated. They're definitely going to get it. For this group, as well as for all of us, the great outdoors are the best classroom. Now to the big ones, the ages of 12 to 16. Let's equip them with knowledge and inspiration. It's a great age to introduce them to shows like the BBC's Blue Planet. They are a perfect mix of wonder, awe, scale, beauty, and how the climate crisis is impacting all of us. You can also now dive into the nitty-gritty of climate science. You can talk to them about greenhouse gases and renewable energy. Encourage them to ask questions and explore solutions. Teens often know what's trending on social media, so let them teach you about the latest research and ideas. Let them shape their own opinions. Share climate change actions that you're taking together as a family, like recycling or taking cloth bags everywhere. Involve them in family decisions. For instance, should the new family car be electric or not? When the climate anxiety piles up for children of any age because of something on the news or a storm that's coming their way, it's our job to find coping strategies that work. You can try what's called emotion-focused coping, so things like a walk, a talk, spending time with loved ones, or problem-focused coping. These are actions that actually mitigate the thing that's causing the stress, and in this case, climate change. So things like composting or civic engagement, like writing a letter to your local representative. Finally, when talking about climate change, think about how you can frame the problem so that your child can continue to hope and not despair. one strategy is to develop trust that others are working on this problem, to help children realize that none of us are alone in this. Tell them about people who are working to make things better. For every climate hiccup or bad news, share a climate hero. Highlight positive stories from the news or your community, like tree planting champions. Talk about the benefits of sustainable green future, like more social justice, stronger communities, and better health. And lastly, keep reminding them to enjoy being just a kid, carefree, joyful, and finding things that are wonderful about this world. If you've liked this episode, share it with your friends, tell us about it on any of NDTV's social platforms. I hope this was worthy of your time.